Alright guys, so here we are for another episode of the F1 2006 Career Mode Championship. This is round number 8 for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. If you haven't seen the previous episode already, I recommend you go check it out. We got a very interesting offer from Panasonic Toyota Racing. Apparently, we have a race or two to actually decide on whether we want to accept that offer or not. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and do this race. I'm not going to reply to Toyota just yet, but also people also said it's probably worth waiting for a better offer to come around because Toyota is only slightly better than what we have now in Red Bull. Ideally, like I said in the last episode, I'd love to go to somewhere like McLaren. That would be the absolute dream to finish this career mode series on and win the championship with those guys. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to wait forever for that offer to come around because we're in a slower car and we're running out of races to potentially challenge for this championship. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead, do the British Grand Prix, do the best job we can, and we'll see if we're competitive as what we were in Monaco. Fingers crossed we are. Oh. And we've got an offer from BMW Sauber now. Okay, let's apply for them too. And in case Toyota decide to retract their offer, then we could always go to Sauber if they're quicker. Let me know in the comments as well if Sauber is quicker than Red Bull. I may consider them too. On the day of the British Grand Prix, Silverstone becomes the world's busiest airport. Silverstone's not an airport. They probably mean Gatwick. Or, what's the other one? Heathrow, I think. I've only been to Gatwick in my time. Either way, let's have a quick look at the points table. Massa leads on 48 points. Alonso has dropped... I think he dropped from... No, he wasn't leading the championship, was he? Very interesting to see Massa so high up. We're on 25 points in position 5. We move over to the Constructors' standings. Red Bull Racing Ferrari, we're in 5th on 25 points. Toyota is below us, and so is BMW Sauber. However, their AI drivers, are scoring points. So that's an inclination to me that their car is slightly quicker because my teammate, who is an AI driver, isn't scoring any points. He didn't score points last season, and he's not scoring points this season. So that is a little bit of an inclination as to where Red Bull Ferrari sits in the constructors, like the performance index of all the teams.
It's time for Saturday qualifying here at Silverstone. The first knockout session is about to begin.
Oh crap! It's raining out there. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Do 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 do. It is hot, hot, hot. So, intermediate conditions for qualifying. In the past, the intermediate conditions always make the AI a lot faster than what they are in dry conditions, so it's going to be interesting to see where we end up in qualifying. It may genuinely be a struggle to get out of this first qualifying session. Oh crap, 4 seconds off the pace on my first lap. That's what you want to see. Unbelievable. How can we be so far off the pace? Are these guys on dry tyres? What is this? Alright, here we go. 3/10 up. Things are starting to look a little bit better. A little bit of traffic though in front of us, so hopefully they don't get in the way too much. And here we go. They all pull into the pit lane, and we're going to have a clear run to the finish line. This will be a better lap, but by how much is it going to be? It's a 26.8. We run out of fuel just as we go across the line to pull off the track and get out of the way. I think that's it for this session, guys. There's 2 minutes to go. We'll go straight out, but I'm not liking our chances here. 52 seconds to go. We're going to try and do this lap, but it is not going to let us finish it. As soon as the time runs out, that is the end of the session, unfortunately. It just cuts your lap short. And on this lap, we're a 10th and a half down. Guys, if you have any tips for wet weather driving intermediates, I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it, why we're so slow. Are the tyres not working? Is it temperatures? Does it take 5 odd laps for them to heat up and start working? I don't know what the deal is, because at the moment, every single time we come into changeable conditions, we're just like so far off the pace, it's not even funny.
So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. We've enjoyed it. Hope you have too. We'll see you tomorrow for race day. Goodbye.
So there's the top 10 for the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. Michael Schumacher gets pole. Massa, the championship leader, in third. Jenson Button, who we're essentially trying to keep in front of in the championship, he's in P5. But yeah, very interesting turnout here for qualifying. I'm going to pray that we're going to have dry conditions for the race. Otherwise, this may be a very dreadful episode for us in terms of results. It's time for the Silverstone Grand Prix. Oh yes, guys. Here we are, ready to start this race. Thankfully, we have some dry conditions. What a saviour that is. Please, team, do not put... I hope they haven't started me on intermediate tyres. Like, I feel like this game would have, like, a game-breaking glitch like that. But either way, we're starting for P19 for the British Grand Prix. We have much more pace than 19th place, at least in dry conditions. So, expect us... Thanks for the rude interruption. Expect some fireworks in this Grand Prix.
Good luck with the first part of the race. See you at the first pit stop.
Alright, here we go for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. We are way down the order with a lot of positions to make up at the early parts of this race. I'm quite nervous. We may not make it to the end, but 10 red lights and away we go for the Silverstone Grand Prix. I missed the start ever so slightly there, but either way, we get past these back markers with ease. Turn 1 was a bit tight with the wall and the Toro Rosso there, but we move into P17. What are you doing, Scott Speed? I have a feeling these guys are going to be really slow, so let's take it nice and steadily. Let's not rush in too much. These guys are quite unpredictable with their moves and just their overall braking sometimes, so we don't want to lose a wheel. That's the last thing we want. We've seen, I think it was in Spain, we retired a little too early, so I want to avoid that in this one. Can we go? No. Just a bit of a stupid move trying to go up the inside in a very fast corner like that. But this is more of an overtaking zone, so we'll make use of that. Sorry. Didn't mean to get that close to you, Sonny Jim. That's P15. Next up is my teammate, Christian Clean. Let's get up the inside of him, please. AI do brake quite early on the first lap. That is very, very close between the teammates there. But we move up again. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so end of the first lap. Early signs look good. We've moved up 5 places. Oh, oil. Oh, wow! Mark Webber right in front of me. The smoke would have just went all over my visor there. That's how close it was to Mark Webber there. I'm glad I wasn't sitting right behind him. I was actually setting up a move to overtake him. But yeah, like I said, glad I was directly behind him. Otherwise, I probably would have drilled him there. Into 13th place now. That was way too close for comfort. Setting up Rosberg here. Do the switch back. And no, we're going to have to tuck back into the slipstream actually. Look at him weaving all over the track, trying to break that slipstream. I always do that. I'm trying to give the AI more space. I end up like just moving way too far to the inside of an apex and just like get on the grass, slow myself up. It's like, it's happened so often. Like, I'm not even trying to cut corners or any bullcrap like that. Like, I'm just trying to give the AI space, and then I almost end up screwing myself over. Either way, we're into P12. For the first time ever in an F1 race, my rear tyres are going off before the front tyres in a Silverstone Grand Prix. This is very interesting. Actually, in the last, lap or two, I haven't been making the forward momentum. Thank you. I haven't had that forward momentum that I had in the early laps. Now things are starting to settle down a little bit. Maybe I'm getting affected by tyre wear quite a bit, but hopefully in the pit stop phases, the race can open up for us once again. Alright, so in we go to the pits to what has been a very good first stint, I must say. We made some really solid ground, and now it's down to the pit stop to elevate us closer towards the mid-pack. Here we go, Red Bull. Don't let me down. I don't know why I say Red Bull don't let me down when it's ultimately just down to me. Either way, it's been a good stop. 8.4 seconds I think it was. And we rejoin in P15. Now is the moment of truth. There's a lot of cars in the pit lane. We'll see exactly where we move up to in this race. Through turn 1 there's a bit of oil somewhere. There it is. Ran straight over it. Could not have nailed that better if I tried. Oh my goodness me, guys. I don't know if you heard that, but I definitely gave that wall a bit of a graze. Like literally just shaved it with like the edge of, I don't know if it was my tyre or my front right end plate, but either way, lucky escape through turn 1 there. 4 laps to go now. The guys in front are a long way in front, unfortunately. Oh, bloody hell. Christian is getting very close to us now. It's going to be a bit of a dogfight now between the teammates. We did make contact. I think it was on the first lap or like very early on in the race. So he's coming back at me for some revenge, is Christian. Oil flag. Is someone retired? Oh, Renault just retired. They're in the pit lane now. I wonder who... Alonso. Fernando. He was in front of Massa, who's now moved up to 3rd. So that is massive for the championship. Michael is looking very good. Massa's down in P3. Wow, I am very keen to see what the championship implications look like at the end of this Grand Prix. Last lap now. I think we might just have enough to keep Christian clean at bay. We're actually going green in this final lap. 4 tenths clear in the middle sector. We're going to clear Christian clean and finish in position 11 for this Grand Prix. Unfortunately, we were really done over there in qualifying. It would have been interesting to see where we would have finished had we had a clear run in qualifying, but it's P11 for us today. At least in a disastrous race like that, we can still beat our teammate.
Silverstone comes up trumps again. Another fantastic race. And so we conclude the final part of this first European leg.
So there we go, guys. That has been the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. The reason why I'm interested to switch teams is because of things like this happening. You know, whenever it starts raining, a better team will cover our pace. And also, there are a lot of tracks like Silverstone, these high-speed flowing kind of tracks that, you know, I don't know, make the AI look a lot better in some tracks. Like, sometimes, yes, we did have the race like Monaco where we absolutely dominated, but there are a lot of tracks on the calendar like this where we just randomly don't have the pace to match the points runners. So that's why I'm quite interested to switch teams. In the end there, Alonso DNFing on the final lap. Very unfortunate for him. Let's have a look at the driver standings now. Massa only just clear of Fisichella by 4 points. Michael Schumacher edges closer to the top of the championship. He's only 6 points behind. And Jenson Button, once again, he re-overtakes us to move back into P5 in the driver standings. What is going on there? The offers from the recruitment have greyed out, and I'm not too sure why. We'll advance time, and hopefully, okay, I think everything was on standby while we were waiting for BMW Sauber to say something. Okay, so we got an offer from Sauber. They would like us to be the second driver. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, we have offers from Sauber and also Toyota as well. So that is this episode for today, the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. We got screwed over by the rain, just did not have the pace in the wets. And we showed decent pace in the race. Like early on, we made up a lot of positions, but once the race sort of like unfolded, the gap started to emerge and everyone had clear air. We sort of like settled into the same rhythm as everyone else there. So wasn't too much we could do there, and this is why I would like to move to a faster team. Once again, we'll advance time and see if there's anything else that happens. Oh no. Okay, no. Our offer from Toyota Racing will expire on Wednesday the 11th of June, Season 3. If I would like to take that position, I should take them up very soon on that. So it's the 10th now. I have until tomorrow to decide. Oh, man. See, this is the thing that's really tricky. Like, I could straight up move to Toyota or Sauber right now and be in a faster car, maybe slightly faster car. But the thing is, I feel like I want to move to like a McLaren or something like that to really give us the chance to really go for the championship. Ah, so annoying. What do I do? I'm in a bit of a crossroads in this championship and I'm not too sure what to do. I think I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next video, guys, I will see you guys next time. What is going to happen with this career mode?